Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our second episode of Unpredictable. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Anne, and welcome back.
And we're delighted to be back. I just want to thank you all so much for your lovely messages and your kind words on welcoming us back. I actually didn't think we'd have so many people.
Yeah, but sure we're nice, Andrea.
No,
Yeah.
really, I didn't actually think we'd have so many people reaching out to us. And I want to give a big shout out to Tracy from Mississippi. She's so delighted we're back, and she sent us a lovely, lovely message. So
Hi,
did.
Tracy. How are you?
So glad that you guys have joined us on this new journey, and we're excited to be back now with the second episode. So I want to also thank you guys so much for all of your questions and messages that you sent on, and we will get on to them now in a few minutes. But first of all, how have you been finding, Mum, the energy of this week so far?
Well, yesterday was the 18th, was it?
Today's the 18th. Yesterday was the 17th. It was the start of the Chinese New Year, the first day.
Well, I woke up and I was singing. I never felt so better.
Well, that's good.
And I found the energy very light, even today.
Mm-hmm.
And in all that we went through and everything, I'm civil to your dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You haven't divorced each other yet?
No, we're having great conversations.
Well, that's lovely. Yeah, I found now this week in general, the energy... I've been very tired.
Yeah, so have I.
But there's been a new moon, I think, sometime this week.
Yeah.
So all of that just makes me tired. The moon seems to make me very tired, so it does.
Well, it does, but not me tired. I'm awake.
You're the opposite to me.
Yeah, and it's like if you took a load off...
steroids.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm wrecked. Like, I get a full 8 hours and I'm...
When was the new moon?
I think it was like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, whatever's going on, I didn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
I was awake. But then again, if I have an appointment for anything... If I'm early, I'm constantly waking every 5 minutes.
But as well, your body's probably excited for the Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Like...
I thought you were going to say the Chinese takeaway.
No, we're doing Lent, so we are. Boot camp has been going exceptionally well for Mum. So it has. You were actually at the doctor today and your blood pressure was very good.
They never seen it normal like that.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Things, and look, we're in the Chinese New Year now.
Yeah.
So things are really moving on forward in a positive way. And for me, I'm just going to wait and see. I'm a slow burner with things. Things happen for me slowly. Everything happens to you all at once.
Yeah, well, you see, there about 2-3 nights ago, and last week as well. I know I didn't explain myself very well, but I was seeing things in the bedroom flying.
Yeah.
And I thought, here we go again. And I'd wake up and, like, they were just flying around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Please let us know and send us a message, guys, on our Instagram. And it is set up, actually. I must tell you what our Instagram name is. It is unpredictable_podcast_. So please send us a message with how you are finding the Chinese New Year so far, the year of the horse. How does your energy feel? We are absolutely dying to know how you're feeling. So we are. But like I said, I'm a bit of a slow burner. Things happen for me gradually. So.
But when you get into the new year and the horse will be galloping along and everybody will find that things are going quick. No.
We'll have to bring that back.
Yeah. No, Andrea. You'll never master it.
No,
Maybe.
I won't. The special effects now are Anne's cup of tea, so they are. But hopefully people will find their lives becoming a lot more positive this year.
Well, I hope so. I really hope so. I hope that, but it's very important around this time to manifest and don't say, will I do this, won't I do that? That was a big problem in my life. And just be precise what you want to do or what you want to say.
And don't doubt yourself, oh, I can't. It's not about that. You can and you will.
Yeah.
And you need to be putting in that energy that, oh, I will do it.
Yeah.
Not maybe I will, maybe I won't. None of that. It has to be
all
positivity. But yeah, I found this week overall all right.
I didn't mind it, you know.
Have you noticed with some of your readings or even things out there in the public eye, before the Chinese New Year kicked off, especially November, December last year, a lot of people went through breakups or separations?
100%.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot with clients and friends. It's like they had to let these people go.
Yeah. And also, like people that says to me, didn't a lot of people die? An awful lot, and young people and everything. You see, people can't act the next energy. So, like, they cannot go into the, what would you call it, the next step of the energy. They cannot,
But they've made their mind up on that before they're born.
Yeah.
They know that they're not going to travel on to the next step or the next new year. They've made this plan.
They do when they're born.
Yeah.
But and that's why, like, you have a lot of crashes, train crashes, plane crashes, all kinds, because they just, the people can't move on.
Yeah. Well, I do want to.
They can't act the energy.
I do want to say as well, I myself got a psychic reading done off a lady yesterday. And she was very, very good and very spot on. But some of the things she said about me, I'm kind of trying to wrap my head around it. She said, first of all, that I would make a very good mortician or embalmer. And I just thought that's very fascinating, so it is. Or even a criminologist.
Well, you would make a great criminologist, but not a mortician.
Why not?
I don't think so. Well, I won't be bringing you tea, because you'd be bringing them home.
But I was laughing to myself because I thought a mortician probably has a quiet day at work. It wouldn't be quiet for me. But I found that a bit funny. That just tickled me a little bit. And she also said, because your dad came forward, so he did, and he wanted to acknowledge that he was fed up of listening to Mum give out to me about this boot camp and...
Yeah, I tell everybody she has me traumatised.
And Grandad Frank is saying, I don't want to hear about that anymore. That means I'm right.
Yeah.
The spirits have spoken. But yeah, she was very good now. And for those of you who might wonder why I went elsewhere, it is very hard to read yourself or to read a family member.
Yeah. And also, there's something I want to bring up in this podcast. People, you know, and people come to readings thinking, oh, I'll get the lot of numbers. When people ask for the lot of numbers, spirit actually closes off, because there's so many people in the world, and everybody in the world can't win, but they don't listen and they don't give it, because that's against the law of attraction.
And on top of that, you made your life plan when you stepped onto this earth.
Yeah.
If you were going to win the lotto, you're going to win it. If you don't, you weren't meant to win it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's you have made up your mind before you come to earth what your life is going to be.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So looking for these things doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I had a grief counselling session today, and I had a bit of a laugh to myself again yesterday, because I was talking to Dad's brother last night, and I have to do a favour from this evening, and he said he'll have the tea and bickies ready. I says, no bickies, because I'm doing Lent. And he says, Lent? He says, since when are you religious? And I says, oh, I'm even blessed to give out Holy Communion these days. And he thought that was very funny, so he did. But I brought this up in grief counselling today, how I'm doing Lent, and I'm looking forward to doing it this year. And I think that's because my connection with Mass and religion has come back since Margaret passed, because she was very religious. And we actually got onto the topic of my spirituality because my counsellor knows I read cards, and he was asking me how I feel about my religion and also doing the cards. And it was the way he asked it, it really opened my eyes to how I feel.
Well, if you go back and anybody
Yeah.
in the Catholic religion and you look in the Bible,
Yeah.
where somebody says to me that reads the Bible, you say things, me personally, that's out of the Bible. So, and you go back many years in the Catholic religion,
Yeah.
and we're no different, Andrea.
No, we're not. And what I said to my counsellor, how I feel about the work that we do, I think religion is a very important part of that. Where, for me, it's important to go to Mass and for me to have that connection where I feel religiously connected. But I believe that that allows our loved ones to come in and connect with us anyway. That it all works together. Like, I wouldn't be able to go to Mass if I didn't believe that my loved ones were at peace.
Yeah, and that's the work we do.
Yeah. And it's all about positivity and being able to go to Mass and celebrate life and religion, and also to be able to acknowledge that our loved ones are working with us and giving us signs every day. Because Mass, to me, is another reminder that our loved ones are in heaven and they're okay.
Yeah, and also, heaven is a place where you can have a cup of tea, you can drive, you can have a bar of chocolate, you can have sweets, you can go to a pub.
You can do whatever you want to do up there, like in a happy way that feels good for you.
Yeah, and that, you know.
But it was a really positive thing. Like, the way he asked me the question made me really think about things in a more positive way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't read cards and frown upon religion. I believe that everything works together.
Yeah,
and
they do.
As it should.
Well, I remember when you were doing the church.
When I served Mass.
Yeah. And you see, Andrea, you had to be a goody two-shoes.
I enjoyed Mass. Like, some people find this very hard to believe that I enjoy Mass.
No, it's not that, but you had to be the one to end Lent and go in every morning.
And
I had to...
Do you want to go to Mass tomorrow morning? We get up at the crack of dawn and go to 7:30 Mass.
No, thank you. But no, but you were good. But I remember the priest that was head at the time, and he came in, and he often came in when I was sitting there, because we were the only two in the church.
Yeah.
And he sat down beside me, and he says, "Would you like to pray with me?" And he told me he met me at somebody's funeral, and he said, "You're a very special girl."
Yeah. But you're not a girl, you're a woman.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it all goes together.
It does, yeah.
So we're going to answer some of your questions that you sent on. And this lovely lady has sent us in 3 questions. So we'll crack on with these first. And we'll pull her a card after. So the first question was, I was told by an energy reader that I have an evil eye cast on me. Other than bringing in Archangel Michael for protection and doing a cord cutting, is there anything more I can do? I have also done the lemon. First of all, I actually don't believe that there's an evil eye cast on you. I actually don't think people can send things that badly people's way.
No, they cannot, Andrea.
People can be jealous, and jealousy can cause negativity and issues. But these things like hexes and castings, and that's not on. And I actually don't believe any energy reader or psychic out there can say that to somebody in a way that's appropriate. Like, I don't agree with that at all.
No, neither do I. That really gets on my
booby doobies.
My booby doobies.
Yeah.
And saying that to people, because that lady that lady's probably afraid, and that lady is saying, well, what'll happen to me? Now, I don't know this lady. I don't know where she's from. But I know there's a lady called Angela around her. And there's no hex on you.
On top of that, if you start to believe that there is, you're calling in negative energy for things not to work for you.
Yeah.
You're actually creating your own negativity by believing in that.
And you get up tomorrow morning and you say, piss off now, there's nothing here.
Yeah, and there's nothing there. 100% there's nothing
Sorry
there.
for the language.
You're never sorry. The next question that we got, this lady said, I've accepted that I have some intuition and can sometimes feel spirits around me, but I don't often understand what they're telling me. I believe this happened in my early years, and my parents knew them as two imaginary friends I had, which has now come back. I often get a random reference like polka dots, for example, and that's all I would get. Today, a late relative who I often feel around me came in with a very strong warning. I could hear him warning me and his concern, but I don't know what it's about. I asked, but nothing came. Can you reassure me that this is normal as part of my intuition, and can anybody pick up on what's going on or what the warning is? It's a male. Thank you.
Well, I'll do a card for that. Is that okay?
It's the same lady, so we'll answer all the questions and then
Right, okay.
do the card. But I, again, don't think you have anything to worry about. I feel that the warning this person is trying to send into you is to be mindful of your negative thoughts, because you're putting a lot of worry into things are going wrong in your life when they're not.
That's right, Andrea.
And also, you are very in tune. I actually know this lady, and Spirit won't come in and give you a full-on paragraph or sentences. They will just give you dribs and drabs, words and things, and you just have to write them down, and it'll make sense.
Whatever comes into your head, write it down.
Yeah. They won't come in with words and words and words and words.
No, they won't.
They give you what they want to give you, and you just have to take note and continue to listen.
Yeah.
But in regards to your worries and this male coming in, he's asking you to stop worrying because you're creating your own negativity.
And that's true, yeah.
And the last question this lovely lady sent on is, when connecting and having spiritual time, I felt an immense strong pull into the room, so much that it almost felt like a physical hit. Does this happen when loved ones are trying to connect with you?
Yeah, if you're not listening, yes, 100%.
Yeah, if they're trying to really connect and they feel like you're not paying attention, they will do things. I've had cups and glasses break on me out of nowhere. You know, when things just fall off the shelf. Or you might feel, oh, I'm very dizzy all of a sudden, or you see the orbs.
Yeah, and I could feel there was somebody in the room. There don't seem to be as much here, but I felt somebody there about 2 weeks ago in the room.
And you probably weren't listening to something they were trying to tell you. That was Grandad Frank telling you to stop complaining about me.
All right, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, you'd want to. We'll pull a card for this lady. You can go first if you want. I am pulling from my angel cards, so I am.
I'm pulling from my angel tarot.
Right. Do you want me to go first? I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
The cards are going very smooth, Andrea.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. And that means everything is going to go smooth for her.
So they have given you the letting go card. You need to allow yourself to release any negative thoughts or emotions that you have. Like I felt earlier, don't create your negativity, create your positivity. Allow positive beginnings to step forward for you in life, and they absolutely will. What did you get?
Queen of Fire.
The Queen of Fire.
And what they're saying is, don't spread your wings. You see, what is going on with you? you don't understand yourself, and sometimes you're underestimating yourself. But what they're trying to tell you, stop it now. And about the warning, they're just saying, please stop it now. Everything is going to be quite good. And usually when a warning, it doesn't actually mean for you. It can be for somebody else. But you need to spread your wings and you need to start having a bit more fun.
No, that was very similar. Yeah, she needs to let go and move forward.
Yeah.
Lovely messages. So we got a lovely message in from one of our listeners, and she said, well done, ladies. Great to have you back. I kept checking on Spotify for you. She thinks, because I asked the question last week, that she was a white horse in a previous life. That's very interesting. She loves them and think it's a lucky sign when I see one. There you go. Would you mind pulling a card for me? Thank you.
She was, and going back in the midtime, she was a white unicorn.
Ooh, that's, the horses and the unicorns are connected.
Yeah.
You pull it first. I just want to reply to her message. And this is the year of the horse as well, so this is going to be a very good year for her.
Going to be a very good year for us all, aren't they?
You go on.
There's somebody around there, or I don't know who or what, I don't give out, but there's somebody that has an addiction.
Okay.
And this person is trying to get better. And they're trying to get off whatever they're on. It doesn't necessarily mean your family. It could be a friend that you don't know that has this, but there's somebody that needs a little bit of help.
And we'll see what they are giving you from my cards. The Five of Thought. You need to know that you are on a good path. I feel like you're really making changes in your life personally, and you have a very strong male connection coming forward for you that's guiding you quite strongly. He doesn't want you to worry about challenges or feel like you have to have things done in a certain time. You are going to get where you need to go, and everything is going to work out positively for you. Changes come along to get us on the right path. When we go through a change or something doesn't work in our favour, it's because it's not supposed to. So this lovely man does not want you worrying, but the path that you are on is very good. That was a lovely message.
Yeah.
So it was. And the unicorn and a horsey.
Yeah.
Sarah is a Shetland pony, so this will be her year.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I said that to her actually last week or the week before. I texted her.
And what'd she say?
She had a good laugh, so she did.
But you know, Andrea, last year was the year of the snake.
Yes, I'm
And
aware.
a lot of people are shredding and their true colours are coming out.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of truths yet to come.
Yeah, an awful lot.
So there will. Yeah.
But anyway, any more questions?
No, that was actually all of our questions now for this week. But hopefully, as the weeks go on, people will continue to send in. I do want to do a little, I haven't told you yet, I don't think, but we're in 7 countries already.
7.
7 countries.
Do I like them?
Yeah. I don't know. I assume you would. I didn't think you were picky. We're in, and I'm going to shout you all out, guys. Ireland, Canada, Netherlands, United Kingdom, Bahrain, Spain, and United States. So thank you guys so much. And if you want to send us a message on our Instagram and tell us where you're from, what country you're from, just to let us know, because I'm very curious, we will pull you a card on next week's podcast. And do also send us a message on how you're finding this Chinese New Year, the year of the horse, how you're finding the energy so far, because we want to know about it.
We sure do.
We love questions.
Oh, I do. I love them. I love answering them. And I love the stories with them.
Yeah.
And I like to give a good positive reading our message to somebody.
Yeah.
And that is one thing I love. And I'm so glad to be back and to be doing this. Now, I feel in and around Easter, it's going to be a very good time for a lot of people.
Well, that's good.
And I think I think this year we could have a lot of sun.
Well, we could do with that. We need the vitamin D. Do you want to pull me a card?
Not really, Andrea.
I want you to pull me a card. She doesn't want to pull me a card. She's offended still over the boot camp.
No, I'm not offended over that. The last card that came out, I'd done it before.
That's all right. We love a card, so we do. It's a positive year. I'm manifesting the positivity, so I am. I'm manifesting the positivity, so I am.
I couldn't get over how I got up yesterday and this morning and I was singing and happy.
I know it's a shock.
And go off, people.
Huh?
Top, middle or bottom?
Bottom.
This one.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not surprised this card came out.
Ooh.
Logic, leadership.
Discipline. But that's, do you know why that's come out? Because I'm disciplining you.
And logic, you need to cultivate.
I'm very logical. Yeah, that came out because I'm disciplining you. It's the discipline, self-discipline. I'm self-discipline. I'm teaching you how to self-discipline in your life.
Yeah, you know, you took everything out of the cupboard. I cried when the apple tart went. But logic, you need to cultivate logic in your life.
Yeah. No, I need to teach you how to cultivate logic in your life.
You can be a great leader.
I am a great leader.
I'm not going to do a card if you don't let me tell you. Okay.
Well, the card told yourself.
Oh, listeners.
The spirits are on my side. They want you to be fit and healthy. So they do.
I know, I understand that now well.
Looking after yourself is so important. That's why I always preach about self-care. You know, looking after the physical side of things is good, but you have to have a mixture of mental and physical.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not really bothered about the sweet stuff, Andrea. And I find that strange.
I don't, because your body is telling you enough is enough.
Yeah, I'm just not bothered.
Yeah, you want to get healthy.
Yeah, I've got back to myself.
And this year's the year to do it.
100%.
Yeah.
And I will get there. And
Manifestation. You need to be manifesting all of this coming in for you. So you do.
But the bread and the potatoes. I don't eat a lot of potatoes, do
No,
I?
white bread is a killer though. Do you know what? You can't eat it though. I love wholemeal bread.
No.
I love that with a bit of butter.
What about cream crackers?
Well, everything in moderation.
Yeah. But anyway, I will get there. And by Easter, no, that's...
People will stop recognising you on the podcast. They won't know who the glamorous gal is.
Do you know what really gets on my
Booby doobs.
booby tubes? And I wouldn't say that. It's people, oh, you're awful pale. Are you all right?
I actually had this conversation in my grief counselling today as well. I said to him, I'm getting a lot of compliments at work that, I've lost an awful lot of weight and I look great. But I didn't lose that because I was going to the gym. I lost that because we were dealing with an awful lot of grief in the house. And to me, I wish people would just shut up.
So would I, yeah.
No offence to anybody, but it's very triggering when you're going through something and it reminds you of that.
And somebody says to me the other day, oh, you're very bad. Well, I says...
Thanks. Like, what do you say back to that?
She had a truckload of makeup on.
Yeah.
Shoving it off.
Let's see what's underneath there.
Yeah.
No, but like, if you're not well, you're not going to look well. Even when a family friend came up to the house when Mum went back to hospital last week, she said to Mum, and I had said it to her as well, I do feel bad, Jesus, Anne, you look awful.
Do you know what, listeners, you know what I have to put up with? Do you know, it's a great pleasure to go to the knitting group, the Bitch and Stitch, and have the crack. They don't they don't.
Well, I have people at work telling me I look great and I don't want to hear it, and you have people telling me you look bad and you don't want to hear it, so... We should just stay away from people at this stage.
Yeah, just do the podcast. That's all. That's what we should do.
Well, even my counsellor said it's very, like, commenting on people's weight is a very touchy subject. I know it's nice when people say, oh, you look great. But, you know, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing.
Well, I'm only joking, Andrea.
Ha ha ha.
I know, but I'm very grateful for what you do. But I tell everybody about the Andrea Club. Oh, can you join us?
Sure, our doctor told Mum if it goes well, he'll send patients my way.
Yeah, hopefully now it'll go.
Well, no, this in regards to you, Mum, I'm not doing it because I think you need to lose weight. I'm doing it because I want you to be healthy.
Yeah.
It's not about your weight. It is about what you eat, because you have to eat well to be healthy. But for me, I want you to be well and healthy.
Yeah, so do I, Andrea.
That's
and
my
this
goal.
is the year now for me.
Well,
and this is the year, listeners, I'm going to do it. And all of you out there, I want you to encourage me.
Yeah, if you see her out and about in town and she's eating something she shouldn't, I give you full permission to go up and just like smack it out of her hand so it falls on the floor.
Don't be no eating anything, Andrea. That's done and dusted.
Do you have any words of wisdom for our listeners before we come to an end?
Just have a very... do not think anybody is better than you. Do not think anybody is better than you.
Or you're better than
Anybody.
or people are better than you. We're all the same.
Yes, and just not having a kind word for everybody, but have a kind word for yourself as well.
Yeah, and be careful who you give all your energy out to.
Yeah, we must talk about the psychic vampires. And did you know about them?
Yeah, we'll talk about them on next week's podcast.
Yeah,
I'll take a note of that.
And we'll talk about them, and we'll explain a lot of things.
Yeah, and like that, guys, please come to us with your questions. Don't be afraid to ask a question or share your spiritual story. You might have seen, loads of white feathers or robins, or it could be something even that you feel isn't big. We want to know about it and we want to share it on the podcast.
I went to a mass, and the day before, a friend of mine, the wife, died. And I was seeing pennies everywhere. When I went into the church, there was pennies. And this lady was sitting down. And when she got up, there was a penny under her bum.
No.
I thought, well, I ain't picking that one up. I left it there. But I was seeing pennies everywhere.
Pennies from heaven.
Yeah, and that.
Like that, guys, if you have any little stories like that you want to share, please send us a message. And on that note, we're going to finish up this episode. Thank you all for joining on. A lot of love and light to you.
Thank you, love and light to everyone.
And we will see you next week with another episode.
Yeah. This